Yeah, I didn't realize this, but I'm kind of camouflaging with the wall here. Now that's better. So the Pokemon hobby is absolutely crazy right now, which I know isn't saying much. It's been crazy for years at this point, but believe it or not, I'm actually relatively new to the Pokemon hobby. I used to collect it when I was younger, but I got back into collecting modern right before Surging Sparks dropped. So I got to see the Pokemon hobby right before it absolutely took off to unseen highs. Now, in addition to collecting the Pokemon cards, I also like collecting Pokemon product. I just think it's really cool to have a product from a certain set or era as like a timepiece in Pokemon history. Plus, I can't lie, some of the Pokemon product looks really good on display as well. Now, my past Pokemon videos, you're actually able to see the shelf behind me a little bit, but today I just figured I'd go ahead and show you guys and yap about some of the product I've collected over the years. Hey guys, post-production Gummy coming in real quick. I completely forgot to mention that about a year ago, I posted my first video on this channel. And it was me, my girlfriend, my brother, and my friend all opening around 300 packs of Pokemon. And I recorded everything and I kind of posted up the metrics and everything. And looking back on it, I can't believe it's been over a year of me, creating my YouTube channel, I guess. And we had such a good time that we decided every single year from then on, we'll be doing a grand big opening during the summertime. Later this month, all of us will be opening around 500 packs of Pokemon, and me personally opening 300 English Pokemon packs. Now, if you guys are interested in seeing the results of opening 500 Pokemon packs, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will be opening these packs later this week. And then I'll also be posting a whole video about it and going in depth about everything that's happening. But yeah, it should be really fun. Hope to see you there. Now, as you guys can tell by looking behind me, one of the main products I seek to collect for every single set is the Elite Trainer Box, or ETB. I think this is like the staple, iconic product to collect for every single set. It has the name of the set as well as a very cool artwork on the front, has a variety of other cosmetics like dice, sleeves, a whole little pamphlet showing all the cards in the set, but more importantly, you can have anywhere from 8 to 10 packs of a specific set as well. So when I first started collecting ETBs, my main goal was to collect every single Sword and Shield era ETB and every single Scarlet and Violet era ETB as well. Now, back when I started collecting product, it was way more affordable and you're actually able to get these ETBs and these sets at a reasonable cost. But as the hobby took off, as I got back into it, I quickly realized that I just did not have the money to buy every single Sword and Shield ETB. Again, back when I started collecting Pokemon and Pokemon product, I was a broke college student, and the only difference between now and then is that I'm no longer in college. I just didn't have the money, nor could I bring myself to pay the cost of like a Fusion Strike ETB, a Lost Origin ETB, Brilliant Stars ETB. Like, these sets were beyond my pay grade. So quickly after ditching the Sword and Shield era ETBs, I started focusing on the Scarlet and Violet ETBs, and for a long while, they were pretty affordable. You think about sets like Temporal Forces, Paradox Rift, Stellar Crown, like Shroud of Fable, like these were sets people did not like a lot, and the ETBs kind of maintained like a pretty affordable price, like around $60 or so. But I should have known better. Just like everything else in this hobby, it all just skyrocketed in price. The main stopper for me not to get every single Scarlet and Violet era ETB is the 151 ETB. Like, let me see how expensive this is. Dude, like a 151 ETB is going for almost $670 on TCG Player. Like, if you guys been watching my videos, you guys know I'm a 151 hater just for the price pack reason. Like, it is so expensive for no reason. Every pack is worth about $74. $74 for one pack. And I understand the promos in there and the sleeves are in there and the dies, and it is a very rare product. I understand that. But dude, $670, like, I'm never gonna pay that in a million years. I cannot bring myself to pay that. So quite quickly, like sets like 151 or even Destined Rivals, which is like $200 ETB of it, like I just quickly just like, you know what, I can't even get every single Scarlet and Violet era ETB. So then now my main goal currently is to get every single Mega Evolutions era ETB. That is my main goal, and so far I've been able to get it for every single set that's been released. Shout out to my brother Jonathan. He has been grinding on Pokemon Center to make sure that him and myself also get like a Pokemon Center ETB for each set, so I can go ahead and try to complete my collection. Now, looking behind me, you guys know there's 3 ETBs on the very top of my shelf, and these are my favorite sets and my favorite ETBs that I own. Not my most expensive, but they are really my favorite. And that is a Black Bolt, White Flare, and Ascended Hero Pokemon Center ETBs. I remember when White Flare and Black Bolt dropped when I was in college, dude, I was on a grind set to get that set from Pokemon Center. Like, if you guys don't know, I'm the biggest Gen 5 defender and lover, and as soon as I heard there would be sister sets of the Unova region and my favorite Pokemon and starters and just the game I have most memories of, I was on it. Like, I was on the grind. Like, I had my phone, my laptop, my girlfriend had her phone, her laptop, and my brother was also trying to get it. And thank God I was able to pull through and get ETBs of this set, as well as got one for my brother as well. But I also am very appreciative of the most hyped and popular set currently, the Ascended Heroes ETB. Like, that is so cool that I was able to get Ascended Heroes Pokemon Center ETB of it. I know it is super rare. I believe also it is really expensive. Like, how much is it going for? Like, oh my God, it is for $520. So lucky and so blessed my brother was able to get this for me. Shout out to Jonathan. Love him so much. I feel like my ETB collection is the product I'm most proud of. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you all the other ETBs I have as well. All right, starting off, we have a Paldean Fates ETB. Look at that thing. I love ETBs for the art. Like, it's so cool. Like, all the energy and the patterns in the background on purple with a little shiny Mimikyu. Like, duh. And for this product, I actually found it in a hole-in-the-wall store, like during my earlier days of Pokemon collecting. And they had like multiple of these. Now, I only got one of these because back in my day, people did not care about Paldean Fates a smidge as much. Like, people knew like the Bubble Mew and the Charizard and the Gardevoir were all really cool cards. But for the actual product, you can get this for like dirt cheap, man. I swear, like, no one was really touching Paldean Fates. But all of a sudden, it blew up in price. Looking back, I swear, for a lot of the products I have, I wish I just bought multiple of it. Like, these things are so expensive. Like, how much does it cost right now? $560? This is not even Pokemon Center, this is the base ETB. Oh my God, you can actually see a year ago, it was going for 143. Now it's 557. What? And again, I think Paldean Fates SIRs are some of the best in the Scarlet and Violet era, but for the overall like shiny gimmick of the set, I'm not a huge fan, but I love the Paldean Fates ETB. Again, I'm really blessed to have gotten it. And for my next ETB I have, this is definitely the big daddy of the Sword and Shield era. Yeah, it's right. I got an Evolving Skies ETB with the Vaporeon, Espeon, Sylveon, and Glaceon front art cover, which is objectively the coolest one. And of course, I had to put this one in an acrylic case. It also looks so cool. Like, look at this thing. Like, are you kidding me? Like, how dope is that? Now, shout out to my friend who got me the case for it, but also shout out to my brother again, same thing guy, Jonathan, who gifted me this Evolving Skies ETB as a belated birthday present. He got it like on a really good deal. But by the way, you know what crazy? The Evolving Skies ETB, which if you don't know Pokemon, Evolving Skies is like the set. Like, everything gets compared to Evolving Skies, it's really good. Or Crown Zenith, we'll get to later. But the ETB of Evolving Skies is only $540. Like, it's cheaper than Paldean Fates, which I think is ridiculous, especially for a Sword and Shield era set. But I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, look at this thing. I love the colors. I think it's way better than the Flareon, Jolteon, Umbreon, and Leafeon cover art for it. Like, I'll show it on the screen as well, but like, oh, come on, this color is so sick. Yep, and I just mentioned it earlier, but guess what I also have? Crown Zenith ETB. Look at that. Look at that. Now, for this Crown Zenith ETB, I got this ETB on Whatnot when I was first getting into Pokemon. I got this thing for $40. $40 on One Up. And let me check the price of it now. I'm just so out of touch with all the prices because they've absolutely ballooned for like everything. Like, I remember when this hit $200 and I thought that was a great appreciation of value. It is now $330. And I feel like, again, call me if I'm wrong on this. Like, when I got into the hobby, at least, Crown Zenith was pretty plentiful. People just did not care about it. Like, people did not price these packs that high. It was pretty easy to get Crown Zenith back in the day. People just didn't really care about it. But now, all of a sudden, it's like shooting up because it is a really good set. Like, I think I heard someone say this before. Like, if Crown Zenith were to release right now with the same exact card list, oh my God, it would be a disaster for the hobby. It is like Ascended Heroes on crack cocaine. Like, imagine Ascended Heroes cards with like twice the hit rate. Like, dude, it would be ridiculous. You would never see this thing on shelves. It'd be like $800 at ETB. But yeah, again, so grateful to have a Crown Zenith ETB. When I was starting collecting my Pokemon product earlier, I was really tempted to open the Crown Zenith ETB because, like, I know the set's really good. There's a lot of cards I want to open it. My girlfriend talked me out of it, and she was like, you know what? No, you really want to save. You want to have it for a collection. Don't open it. Thank God she talked me out of it because having a Crown Zenith ETB is so much aura. Like, it's so cool to have. Because again, I know these three are my favorite up here. Crown Zenith has to be one of my most favorite sets that I have as an ETB. Like, oh my God. Thank God. All right, so those are like my big boy ETBs. I have a couple other ones as well I'm going to show you quickly. All right, next I also have my Perfect Order Pokemon Center ETB. Now, I know people aren't really like that hyped about this set, but I think I like Perfect Order a good amount. My last Pokemon video was actually reviewing this set, so if you haven't watched that, feel free to check it out after this video. It's pretty short, and I think it's one of my more better Pokemon set review videos. I have a Paldea Evolved ETB, which also goes for a pretty penny, but I love the Pikachu promo art. That's really cute. Next up, I have a Surging Sparks ETB, a classic. One of my most favorite sets in the Scarlet Violet era. I think it's a fantastic set. Very happy to have it in ETB as well. I got a Journey Together ETB, and a lot of people don't like this set, and I'm kind of with them. I like the the art on the box I think is really cool. Plus it's N and it's Zoroark. Like that's my trainer from my GOAT generation, baby. Also, the promo art is just adorable. Oh my lord. Next up, we got a Twilight Masquerade ETB. Not my most favorite set, but again, this is like back when I was trying to get every single Scarlet and Violet era ETB, so I had to get this one. Also, I like the art, I like the colors. All right, next up we have the Mega Gardevoir Mega Evolution base set ETB. I really like the gold on the black. It's very classy, feels rich. But for this set, dude, I really want the Mega Gardevoir SIR and the Mega Latios SIR. Like those cards are so cool. Oh my god. All right, next up I have the Obsidian Flames Elite Trainer box, which for those who know, I'm not a big Charizard fan in the slightest, so it's a Charizard set, so I automatically don't like it much. But I will say, the Charmander promo for this set is actually adorable. And I believe that's why like this ETB is so pricey. Like it's really pricey. I mean, Obsidian Flames for some reason is like a pretty pricey set. For some reason, I'm not entirely sure why, but I'm pretty sure for the ETB at least, it is because of the promo, which, dude, I mean, how cute is that? Literally Charmander, Ingray, a couple Pidgeys outside his window, head against the glass, angry as hell. Next up, I have a Temporal Forces ETB with the Walking Weight art, which I chose this art because it's so cool. The turquoise and the purple, so dope. And I like Temporal Forces. Like I like the card list and everything. But dude, I swear to God, whenever I open Temporal Forces, I get doo-doo water, dude. I don't get anything, but I know it's such cool IRs, such cool SIRs in this set. I really want to get something good. Like Temporal Forces, I root for them every single time, but I can never get anything from this set. All right, next up, I have a Silver Tempest ETB. Now, just like for the Crown Zenith ETB I have, I also got this on Whatnot, and it also costed me $40. I'm not sure what the price of it is right now, but I mean, it's just so cool to have the Silver Tempest ETB. I really love the Lugia Chase. That is such a dope card. And lastly, one of my more expensive ETBs that I have that I'm not super crazy about is the Phantasmal Flames Pokemon Center ETB. Now, like I mentioned before, I am not a huge fan of Charizard, but I do appreciate this box art. How cool is that? And the Mega Charizard X in this set is like the new modern grail. Like I will even admit that is a very, very cool Charizard. It is super expensive, and honestly, it can be that expensive. Even for, I know like there's a Charizard tax and everything, but like it is that cool of a card straight up. My brother got it, by the way. He pulled this card. I'm hoping to get that card, but how cool is this, dude? Holy aura. All right, and that is all the ETBs that I have. But as you can see by my shelf, I have other products as well, so I'm gonna go ahead and quickly show you that. So first off, I know you guys can't see the full shelf, so I'm gonna put a picture of it, what it looks like normally. Again, I haven't really touched it that much. There's some other product I could put up there probably, but it's kind of divided by product. So as the top left one is my Prismatic shelf. Oh, speaking of which, I totally forgot. Prismatic Evolutions ETB, baby. Look at that. So cool. Now, when I was first getting into Pokemon, I used to be way more hungry. I had that dog in me to get this product. So for the Prismatic ETB and a couple of the other Prismatic products I'll show you, I got the scoop that Target was dropping it, I believe on some certain date. And my friend who also worked at Target at the time also confirmed it for me. So I went out there at like 6 a.m. at the Target, which opens around like 9 a.m. to get my spot to get the product. And this was the first time I ever waited outside the store to get something like that. Now, I pulled up there and slowly the parking lot started to get filled with cars. And I was like, you know what? I want to be the first person in line. I'm going. And I lined up first for the Target. And as soon as I did that, everyone else started filing up behind me. It was like a 20 line long thing. But again, luckily, I was able to get the Prismatic Evolutions ETB. Very cool. I was also able to get this 3-pack blister right here of Sylveon, and as well this heavy as hell Prismatic Evolutions binder collection, which is really cool. It's such a cool idea to have like a binder of Prismatic Evolutions attached to it. It's such a dope product. Like I'm so glad to have this. Now, when I went to get this product at the time, I believe that was all the product Prismatic Evolutions had released, I believe. So I started off pretty strong, and I had a goal in mind as well. Just like how I want to get every single ETB of the modern sets and how that failed. My initial goal of Prismatic Evolutions is that I thought it'd be really cool to get every single Prismatic Evolutions product released and have that on the shelf behind me. And you know what? I think I did a pretty good job for what I got. In addition to the 3 products before, I also have a booster bundle of Prismatic, which is now going crazy in price again. When Prismatic first dropped, it was like the bee's knees. Like everyone wanted Prismatic Evolutions. The pricing was through the roof. It was compared like to the next evolving skies, like the Moonbryon compared to the Sunbryon type thing. But after a while, I believe they printed it a lot. And so the prices of Prismatic kind of tanked. But now it's going right back up again, baby. So I'm glad I have some of this. So again, Prismatic Evolutions booster bundle. And I also have the 2-pack blister of the Eevee coin. I have 110 of the Leafeon on it, one of my favorite evolutions. I have the Prismatic surprise box. I also have the Prismatic poster collection, little 3-pack right there. And lastly, I have the Eevee Accessory Power Special Collection of 5 packs. Now, again, like I mentioned before, my main goal with these products is to get every single Prismatic Evolutions product. And again, as Prismatic Evolutions climbed up in price, I quickly realized that I was just not able to get everything. Like, I'm pretty sure some of the product I'm missing is like the Prismatic Evolutions Special Premium Collection. It's, I believe, like the mini tin that dropped at Costco of all the mini tins if I was going for that. Like, I'm completely satisfied with my one, but if I really want to get every single product, I had to get like all of them. Or like a Prismatic mini tin display case, which, you know, is really expensive. And I'm also believe I'm missing like the Espeon Umbreon like figure box or something like that. There's like a zillion Prismatic packs in that as well. And I'll show you the prices of all those products on screen as well, but I'm not paying that. So I'm completely happy with the product I got. Like, that's a great Prismatic haul for me personally. Now, my next theme shelf that I have is way smaller. It is my Paldean Fates shelf right here. And as you guys can tell, not a whole lot of product going on. I do have this Paldean Fates mini tin here with the dolphin Pokemon. I forgot their name of it, but it's really cute. I had a couple of these and I ripped the other ones. And you know what, bro? I feel like for Paldean Fates, like, this is one of the sets that just does me so dirty. Like, I have not gotten an SIR from the set. Not that I've pulled many packs from it, but I just feel like I don't get that lucky with Paldean Fates. So I'm going to keep this one sealed personally. I think it's really cute. Now, I also have this Paldean Fates tin. I think it has 4 packs in it with the Charizard EX Shiny Pokemon in it. And this thing goes for a pretty penny just because like the Charizard tags. As you can see on the back, there's like the other ones with like the, I forgot his name, but like the featuring ancient Doniphan Pokemon, like the elephant Pokemon. And those are like 80 something bucks, I believe. And then the one with the Charizard on is like 120 because Charizard tags. But I mean, it does look way cooler having like the Charizard there and the Charizard there. I mean, it is way cooler and it does look really good on the shelf, so can't complain. And lastly, during like the whole like Paldean Fates increase rise, and I quickly realized, you know what? The English Paldean Fates is quickly getting pricey and it is going high. So if I ever do want to open Paldean Fates in the future, I can't really afford the English one. So I should probably go ahead and get a Japanese booster box of Paldean Fates, which thank God I did that. Thank God I have some foresight, you know, I'm a little smart. But yeah, again, 10 packs, Japanese Paldean Fates. Like, imagine in this right here, Japanese Bubble Mew, Japanese Charizard. Be so dope. Thank God I have this as well. Now, for my last Paldean Fates product, I keep hidden right behind the ETB behind me is actually a booster bundle of Paldean Fates I was able to get from Walmart. Now, I keep this behind my ETB for one reason only, because I am really tempted to open this. I feel like I am due for a Paldean Fates SIR hit, and I'm talking Bubble Mew, I'm talking Charizard, I'm talking that Gardevoir, you know what I'm saying? But obviously, I'm very clueless, and I think it might be in here. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this secret and sealed up for a long time until a very special occasion, like 1,000 subscribers. You have something special occasion, something crazy happens, 1,000 subscribers. Like, were to happen, then I might be tempted to open this, 1,000 subscribers. So, you know, it's in your hands, guys. It's in your hands if I open this or not. All right, now on the shelf lower, which has my Evolving Skies ETB, it's kind of a bunch of different product that, you know, doesn't really have a cohesive theme to it. Now, one of the other products that I have on that shelf is this thing right here. This demon of a product, 151 booster bundle. Now, like I mentioned before, with the 151 ETB, the prices for 151 anything is through the roof, and it makes no sense. Like, guess how much 6 packs of 151 costs? This booster bundle cost $200. $200. That is, one pack is worth $33. How have we lost our minds? Like, dude, the Pokemon hobby is so cooked. This set, this booster is $200. Like, the top Charizard chases like, what, 2 of these? Maybe like 2.5? What? Yeah, but those prices are absolutely ludicrous. Do not be deceptive by this cute Moo on the front cover, bro. This product is the devil's choice, dude. Do not get decepted. You know how I mentioned earlier that I wanted a 151 ETB? I'm settling for a 151 booster bundle, bro. Like, I'm not paying the ETB price, so this has to do. Now, the other product that I have on my Evolving Skies shelf that is actually Evolving Skies related is this right here. Professor Juniper Milk Carton or Premium Tournament Collection, or whichever you want to call it. Now, I can't remember the exact pack breakdown, but I believe it's Evolving Skies, Fusion Strike, Brilliant Stars, and Chilling Rain. And I believe it's 7 packs total, some combination of that. But I think it's really cool. Obviously, this is the Professor from Generation 5. And I got this from a local card store. And when I first got it, it was nicely priced. It was a pretty lower price. So I figured I'd just go ahead and jump on it. And at one point in time, I wanted to get every single milk carton as well. But, you know... The prices on those are also gone up, just like everything else. Now, on my shelf, which has my Crown Zenith ETB, I got nothing Crown Zenith related. I don't have any product that fits on that shelf. But I do have this thing right here, little cutie, little Squirtle Magikarp, a Kanto Friends mini tin. And I believe in this mini tin, I think it's a Chilling Rain and a Silver Tempest, I believe. Or it's like 2 Sword and Shield packs. But I just love the art on this thing. Like, look how cute he is, dude. Absolutely thriving, moisturized, chilling in his lane. And the other product that I have is this Iono milk carton here, and this has Scarlet and Violet era packs. I showed on screen. I'm not exactly sure what the breakdown of this is, but again, I collected this back when I was trying to get every single milk carton as well. But again, I think it's very cute little packaging as well. It's very nicely tightly packed. I think it's pretty cool. Now, also on that shelf, I do have 2 slabs I put on display. And again, these are like, I don't really have a lot of slabs, but these are like the 2 slabs worth of note that I have. And the first one is this Zoroark and Greninja Tag Team Japanese GX. Now, this is a CGC 9, which, you know, grading is like whatever. I'm not really into the whole grading aspect of cars yet. I'll probably get that into the future. But I just think it's really cool. I got this for pretty cheap on a Whatnot auction. So, you know, I was figuring, you know what, I'll go ahead and buy it. I think it's pretty cool, even in a 9. But the slab that I like most in my current crown jewel of my slab collection is this card right here. A PSA 10 Genesect from Fusion Strike. Look at that artwork. It is so cool. It is so cute. Really Genesect breakdancing with a boombox in the front, with a Smeagol in the background. I just love the art style so much. Obviously, I think Genesect's supposed to be like more of an intimidating, like war, like weapon of destruction, but bug Pokemon. But I love how they made him cute. And he's just breakdancing, dude. Like, how do you not like this card? I love Genesect, by the way. If you were to include a purple Pokemon with a legendary but cool design like Genesect, and it's in Generation 5, like that just has Gummy written all over it. All right, so now we're coming to the end of the product that I have on my shelf. The last 3 products that I have are all boxes. So the first box that I have is this right here, this Charizard EX Special Collection box. Now, the packs in it aren't anything special. It's like 2 journey together, 2 Surging Sparks, and a Paradox Rift. And you know, I think the pack selection's fine. What's really cool about this box, you guys can probably tell, is a holographic Charizard. I think this is the first time Pokemon did anything like this, with like the big jumbo card being like holographic and having different like styles to whatever you call it. And I think it's really cool. Obviously, it's also a Charizard product, so I know it's going to go up in price. And I think it's really cool just to have. I think it's like the first one they did of this, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, a little bit of history there. Now, my next one that I have, also a little bit of history, a little bit good timepiece, is this box right here. Now, obviously, you have the big Jumbo Zacian card, as well as the 4 cards that make up the Jumbo card. But more importantly, you also have the cool packs that come with the box as well. With this box, you get 2 Fusion Strike, 1 Evolving Skies, and 1 Chilling Reign. So obviously, this is very much like a Sword and Shield era staple box. Like, I think that's probably some of the best packs in the Sword and Shield era in this little V-Union box. And I do like the promo for it too. I think it's really cool. But lastly, and finally, from my grand finale box that I have on my shelf, it is this behemoth. Oh, the Pikachu VMAX Premium Collection. Has the Pikachu promos, has the Pikachu pin, and it comes with 7 Crown Zenith packs. Like, it doesn't get much better than that. Now, for this product right here, as well as my Zacian V-Union box, I got both of these products in my college Walmart, and I was so lucky to get this. I literally walked in one night, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and check for Pokemon. Like, even back then, like, it's not as bad as it is now, where I think like every single day people have like the restock on a timer, or they have like an inside guide so they know exactly when it's restocked every single second of the day. Like, back then you had a small chance. So I walked in the Walmart and they had some product just out there able to be bought. Luckily, I was able to get the Pikachu VMAX box as well as the Zacian box. I just know I'm never going to be able to buy Crown Zenith at MSRP ever again. And this is probably all the Crown Zenith I'm ever going to touch. Again, something ridiculous must have happened for me to open this 7 packs of Crown Zenith, as well as my Paldean Fates booster bundle. 1,000 subscribers, please, guys. Oh, by the way, before I forget, I also have this right here, Japanese Ascended Heroes Mega Dream booster box. Now, for every one of these, I believe you get the Mega Attack Rare rarity guaranteed, which is like kind of like the cool Mega Evolution Pokemon with like either the English or Japanese text, depending if you have the Japanese or English version of it. And I did get a booster box of this with the same principle as my Shining Fates Japanese booster box as well, because I figured, you know what? Ascended Heroes is on the up and up, and if I ever do want to open Ascended Heroes, it's probably gonna be too pricey by the English version of it, so might as well get the Japanese version of it, which generally has better quality as well. Like, imagine getting the Japanese Mega Gengar, getting the Japanese Mega Frostless, the Japanese Pikachu. Like, there are so many good cards. I don't mind in Japanese. Like, I'm not picky between Japanese and English. I know most people have a preference towards English and it tends to be a little bit more expensive, but dude, I'll take either. I'll take either. But yeah, that's all the product I have on my shelf. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, I do a bunch of Pokemon content videos, mostly focusing on on set reviews is primarily what I do, but I also started to dabble in other stuff as well. And if you like that type of content, feel free to subscribe and leave a like, as well as leave a comment down below. Tell me what your favorite sealed product is. Again, these 3 up here are my favorite, even though I have something more valuable like the Evolving Skies ETB or the Paldean Fates ETB. I love these 3 ETBs the most. And again, thank you so much for watching. And just remember, White Flare and Black Bolt are just the de facto best sets in the Scarlet and Violet era.